Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Of course, they want to talk to Putin. What are they going to do? Not talk to Putin? I mean, they try to be a little bit, narcissistic and give Putin the silence treatment. And Putin said, I'm going fishing. Psst, screw you guys. When you're ready, let me know. And they are ready. But it's kind of like I was about to say ego. These guys have no ego. Some of them have. I'm talking about the weasels, the politicians. But they don't want it to sound like they are going to break the ice, even though they will talk to Putin. Putin will not call them. They will call Putin. I give you that 99% with 99% certainty. So we have Scholz, the fantastic leader of Deutschland, and he wants to talk to Putin still, and Putin is not talking to him. Aww. So, Ukrainska Pravda. Scholz still wants to talk to Putin. Saturday, 18th of November, 2023. And Ukrainska Pravda is angry about it. Scholz still wants to talk to Putin. Yes, my friends, Russia did not lose, so you gotta talk to the evil guy. You're gonna embrace him like you embraced other people after they did something to somebody else. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has confirmed on Saturday, 18th of November, that he is considering talking to Russian President Vladimir Putin when such an opportunity arises. It's strange. These guys are bipolar or tripolar or quadpolar, whatever they are. You see, this is Ukrainska Pravda. Sometimes these guys call Putin a dictator, a criminal, whatever. And here, look. Still considering talking to Russian President Vladimir Putin. They could have said he's considering talking to dictator Putin. Anyway, this guy. Source, DPA news agency with reference to Scholz during a meeting with voters in Neustadt, near Potsdam. I've been to Potsdam. I've been to Potsdam 2 times. I've been to Potsdam when I was a little boy. I went over there where those imbeciles went and they discussed after the Second World War, right? I saw the little table over there. I think it had green tapestry on it or something like that, and the little flags over there. It was Stalin, it was this, and it was that, and all that. Yeah, Potsdam. All right. Why Stalin? Because Stalin had his little hand like this. Why? Answering the question about the possibility of talks. I've been to Zwinger as well. My German people know what Zwinger is, the Zwinger Palace. I've been to Potsdam. There were some palaces over there as well. I went to Friedrich the Great, where he's buried. I can't remember exactly the town. Friedrich the Great, the gardens, the terraces, and then there's a little fountain over there with all those nymphs and the how it's called, grabbing of the Sabines or something. I can't remember. I can't say in English. Răpirea Sabinelor. It's in Romanian. So anyway, many places my parents took me as a little boy. Meanwhile, Scholz emphasized that engaging in a conversation with Putin should not follow the principle of casually having coffee with someone and expecting to eventually reach an agreement. The German Chancellor pointed out that, but what do you have in mind, Chancellor Scholz? Do you have in mind Gaddafi style talking to? Or maybe you have, what's his name, Mussolini's style conversation in the Piazza di Milano. Which one you prefer, Scholz? Or you think that he's going to pull an Adolf, right? April 30th. I don't think so. Anyway, man, imbeciles. The German Chancellor pointed out that at the moment, Putin does not show signs that he will somehow get involved in something. He's on a mission. On a mission. He's got 4 things to fulfill for his Russian people. Once he's doing that, then you want to talk to him, fine. If not, he's going to take care of things for you. Scholz, or for his Russian citizens, actually, not for you, but indirectly he's doing it for you too. Because when Germany will realize that these guys, Al Capone, cannot stop Russia and cannot kneel Russia, cannot destroy the Russia, then they will say, see, it's better maybe to talk to them. Why? I mean, and maybe they want to get some cheaper energy from the Russians and they could compete again with the Americans. No? In industry. No? Okay. I thought they will smarten up or wise up. So Scholz and Putin last held a phone call on December 2nd, 2022. At the time, wasn't December 2nd, was it September 2nd, December? I can't remember exactly. I'm not going to say it. At that time, the German chancellor called, was September, on the Russian president to seek a diplomatic solution to end the war in Ukraine. 4 points. You got us into, that's how Putin thinks. You got us into this. We are going to fulfill the 4 points. You didn't want to give us security guarantees in 2021 in December. We invaded unprovoked, and we're going to fulfill what you did not want to give us. We're going to take it. Right? We're not going to wait for you to give us crumbs like Al Capone gives Germany, France, Great Britain, and everybody else. Crumbs from the newly killed victim as allies. The Chancellor has repeatedly stated that he is ready for further talks with the Russian president, but this requires significant moves on Putin's part. Why? I'm going to show. First of all, the complete withdrawal of Russian troops from Ukraine and compliance with Ukraine's territorial integrity. That's not going to happen. You know it. They know it. And then he wants significant moves on Putin's part. That's not going to happen. And I'll tell you why. I will give you that example, that little joke that my English friend told me a long time ago. And he said this. He made jokes on everybody, on Romanians too, on Irish, on Scots, especially on his fellow British people from the island over there. And he said that he was an Irish guy who wanted to swim on the other side of the English Channel. And the Irish guy swam halfway, he got tired, and then turned around and went back. So if these guys think, that was a joke, I no intent of insulting anybody here. But that is like Scholz wants Putin to do right now. So he got halfway, or even more, and you want him to turn back? I mean, it makes sense. After all these killings, after all this disaster, all these sanctions, it's like someone tries to eliminate you, pull a Brutus on you in the Senate chamber, right? And then they can't, and they say, you know what, Jesus Christ, why don't you just forget that we tried? No, that's not going to happen unless Putin is an idiot and he's still going to call the Western partners. I don't want to hear that again from Putin and Lavrov and all those guys calling the Americans and the Brits and the French and our Western partners. Really? They want to see you like Gaddafi or like Mussolini and you call them partners? I forbid you. I mean, really. He stopped calling them partners maybe 6 months, 7 months ago into the war, not even. I had a video like that. I was like, I had a apoplectic crisis here. What the hell you call these guys partners for? They're not your partners. You are not their partners. You're enemies. They want to finance those guys to get you what? They impose sanctions to what? To teach you a lesson to do what? To kneel, bend over and get it. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth and be just. Scholz will not be allowed unless those guys in the west of his country, across the Atlantic, Al Capone, the Zimbabwe, they will tell him, yeah, you do that for us. You do that and we're not going to talk to you, Putin. You do it. You do it. Is he talking to you? Yeah. Tell him to invite me too. Yeah, I'm coming. I want to talk to you. but there are some preconditions. What the hell? Thank you very much for. And if Putin agrees to this garbage, then he is part of the whole game. He is part of the whole game. Unfortunately, tens of thousands of people, or not hundreds of thousands of people, perished, and countries and children and whatever, man, destroyed. See you next time. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.